Hey YouTube, I just wanted to upload this video as well. I was trying to do a slideshow of everything, but slideshow's not working, so we're going to go with this. This is for challenge at my scrap room site, and she wanted us to do a album with a box cover. And so there's my entry, there's my box cover. And below here is the album. I did a bunch of tags, real pretty, glittery. These are newspaper roses that I make, and I put it on some cardstock. This is actually, I don't know if you can see that really well, but these are those paint swatches you get from like Home Depot or Menards, Lowe's, things like that. So I actually used that. I cut it up. And I'm going to actually do this side first and then flip the whole thing over. This is another tag. And a tag within a tag. And it's actually just tickets that I whitewashed, and it's a journaling spot. And then a little journaling tag that I stamped, and dragonflies everywhere. I got this from my friend Charlene. Hi Charlene. Lace homemade tag. It's just from scrap. I actually was doing a file folder scrapbook and had this left over, so I just went ahead and made a tag out of it. This is actually another one of those painter swatches, and I just cut it down. I cut off the thing that said something about it being white, and I just cut that off and then cut it to the size I needed so I can make my thing. And this just went perfectly with the color in the background, so I had to add that, and I added a little bling to her. The next one, this is again from that same swatch pattern that I got, which were all free. Shh. Another little journaling tag, and I've got it fastened with this colored paper clip, which I got from the dollar store. Lots of them from the dollar store. And then I'm going to flip it over. That's the back. It says Giggle. I put some bling on there. Lace. This is homemade. I want to say it's Jenna or Jennings website. I don't know. She's in my subbies, so I learned how to do that from her. And I learned so many things from so many different people that it's hard to keep track of who taught me what or when or how much they teach me. So I just thank all the people that teach me. And another tag. These were really flat flowers that I got, which were very pretty, but I just took some like a flat-headed screwdriver, and I just made it all fluffy. Stickers, bling. This is actually a butterfly from my wedding. I wore them in my hair and wore them in my bouquet, on my dress. I had red ones for my dress. But this one I didn't actually wear in my wedding. It's just one of the ones I had left over, and I wanted to give it to my mom. This is another journaling tag that I put. Sorry about the zooming. But this tag here, I know what I'm doing. Sorry. I hit the side button on my phone. Sorry. Okay. Okay, another tag. And I have wire here that I've attached. And I just added that tag to that. So that's that. Next thing, I created a recipe box just out of some cardboard that I have laying around my house. Lots of it. I save all my boxes. I flatten them out, and when I need them, I've got them. This is a coffin I learned how to make from marthastewart.com. She actually has a free template, and I actually used, does anybody know what that is? Blueberry cereal, like Cocoa, Count Chocula. Blueberry and the strawberry, or Frankenberry is what it is. And so I thought it was only fitting that I used it to make my coffin. And I just used metal tape on there. Went together really awesome. The next thing I did was this, because I'm already getting started for Christmas. And it is a Christmas journal. It'll be for an it's more like an organizer. It'll keep all my different things together, my lists, who I'm shopping for, who I'm making things for. I've got all kinds of information that I've got to print off and then insert in here. And this is nothing more than a school folder. You get them for like pennies just before school starts. You get them for like 10 cents, sometimes less. I got mine at Walmart. These were the really cheap ones that didn't have the insert in the middle, which is exactly what you need. And so I got those before school started for the kids. And they were probably about 6 cents a piece at the time. So I always buy a huge supply of everything, because when I see that they go on super clearance like that, I'm like, why not? I don't want to spend $3 for them during the school year. Another mini that I did, this one's going to be for Christmas, of course, as you can tell. I don't know if I'm going to be giving this as a gift or not, so if you end up getting this as a gift, I'm sorry I've showed it. But just made the little tag inserts. These are all different types of ways that I'm going to insert my tags so that I can get plenty of tag spots in them. And just so you know, for those of you who are wondering, if you can do minis without the double-sided stick tape, I've not used any double-sided stick tape with any of this. I've been out, and I need to order it. I order it online only because it costs more money at the store, and I refuse to pay more money at the store when I can go buy it from my shop and buy so many of them that I get free shipping. Hee hee. And then so I buy a large quantity, get them sent to the house for free, and it saves me money in the long run. So anyway, I did this all glue. Aleene's tacky glue is what I used. What I do is I glue them together the way they need to be. I glued the backgrounds first. I made my pages first with cardstock. Then I added my colored papers, your designer paper, to it, and glued those down. And I took heavy books, laid them in between more heavy books, and did all 6 pages just like that. And then after they were completely dry, the following day they were super cardboard thin, I added the tag holder part and glued those down, put the books back on them, let them dry overnight. On the 3rd day, I added the top cover for these, the top printed design for all of my pages, and they came out super thin. I burnished all the pages when the glue was still wet so that you didn't get any of the bumpies and all that kind of stuff. So if you look at my results, you can obtain those results too. Don't let anybody tell you you have to use that expensive tape on your books and that you cannot use regular $1.49 I spent at Michael's for my Aleene's craft glue, which was like an 8-ounce pack. I also did these minis. I did a bunch of them in one night. My husband was shocked, and I did, these are 1-page 12 by 12 minis. It's made out of a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and it's folded into sections and then cut a certain way. There are tutorials online. I didn't want to do one because I felt the lady that did this did it very well. I learned how to do it while I was watching her, and I made like 2 of them while I watched her video. It was so easy, and I had so much fun. These are great for kids, for teenagers. They can stick all their friends' pictures in there. You know how you get those little tiny school pictures of your friends or their friends? Well, they can use this to add to their minis. I mean, add their pictures to that. And then they all have little tag spots in there as well. And so I did that, and I used my scallop punch to do my tags. I just cut them in half, as you can see. Just cut it in half and made it into a tag pull tab. This one is the butterfly paper. I didn't do my tags yet on that one. I did another one, black and gold. Red. I love red. And I've made my tags the same way that I did the other ones. My tab pulls the same way. And I'm going to put covers on these. As you can see, these are unfinished. But I'm going to put covers on them. And even if you just embellish the fronts and then you do nothing more than just add some ribbons or something, these are going to turn out awesome. And you can give them out as stocking stuffers to all your nieces, nephews, your grandkids, you name it. They're good. Pick a design. You can grunge it up. You can steampunk it. You can Victorian, like the Victorian, the shabby chic, you name it, you can do it. And I did, I think, blue in this one because it's got the blue inside there. So, and the brown cardstock. That was too hard to... I also did these. I started working on them. I don't have the finished materials for them because I still don't know what all they need. This, I've got to actually glue the bottom to the top. It turned out really pretty. I love the way it looks. My daughter loves pink and black, so she was my inspiration for that. I just basically had some things that I didn't like, and I knew I would never use them for anything, or the glasses that... This was actually a glass that had gold, and the gold was actually coming off of it. And I'm never going to use them to drink out of, so I'm like, well, why not make them pretty? This is, I believe, a toothpick holder, and it has a little bit of gold on it, but not much. And so I figured I'll glue that onto that, and it just looks perfect. I did this one, pin cushion, and it's a creamer, the little creamer container. Also had a lot of gold, but it's, like I said, from being so old, it is losing its gold. And so I started working on that. They need more. I don't know what else they need, but they do need more. This one I just started, and I ran out of the stuff that I was using on that. Plus, I didn't really want this solid pink one to have also all the pink on here, because this one's white. It looks pink from here, but that's my lighting. This is white, these are pink, and that's pink. This one, on the other hand, is a really pretty soft pink. It has no gold on it whatsoever. It's just crystal, glass, whatever. And I want to do something different, not to add too much more pink to it though. So there you have it. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't ramble too much, but I just want to thank all of you wonderful people who share your gift with me. I feel like I know some of you personally because you've just inspired me so much, and I laugh through your videos as you laugh through your videos. The mistakes you make only make it better for me because when I see the products and I make a mistake, I think, gosh, I've made a mistake, and then I realize, even the best make mistakes, and we learn from those. And I just thank you so much for sharing what you have to offer, what you have to teach, because you really make it special for me. I love YouTube and all the people on there sharing your gifts. Appreciate it. Much love. Glittery hugs. Bye.